Hey guys, how's it going? So another week, another mobile suit, and this week we got the Woundwort. But right before we jump into that, gonna have the Baldur's Gate 3 makeup session today at 6:30 p.m. and then or 7:30 p.m. whenever we get started, somewhere around there. We're gonna be doing some AC6 before then, and if you missed my last video, I am gonna be challenging people, anybody who has the PC version, because sadly there's no crossplay, that wants to challenge my suit to a 1v1 me, bro. The intensifier build so far has been undefeated, so anybody who wants to do that, just come by. I'm going to be doing AC6 right before we get into that. Other than that, maybe a stream of Tarkov or AC6 later tonight. After that, maybe even GBO2 dailies. But probably no stream unless some extra time clears up till Sunday, which will be the Baldur's Gate 3 morning session that we normally do at 10 a.m. to around 2 p.m. And then that'll probably be it for that day, and then probably nothing till Monday at that point. So that is the current plan for the schedule. But anyway, guys, let's go ahead and get into this. This one's pretty quick and easy here compared to the last one. So the Woundwort, what is it? It's another plant name. So here we go. I thought this was going to be a raid, so it looks like it is a support at 450. We have the main. It's actually a sniper kind of unit. So it's another like Hazley, Hazel type thing. TR6 here is mentioned there right above the TR project. It does have a kick, so we actually have a 2 melee support here. It has that claw thing. I was hoping that looked like it was a heavy stun. Turns out it's just a normal kind of stun. So we have 2 kind of stun options here. I believe, the Vulcans actually have really good build-up, kind of like a GBO2. There we go. Now that looked like it was charged. I hope it stuns on a normal hit. I can't remember looking back at that to see if it does. I'm pretty sure it does, but you can charge it for more damage. Either way, you do have the kind of claw hit, which will then cause another stun. Vulcans do have really good build-up, and then of course you have 2 melee attacks, one being just kind of like, I think, a punch, but then of course the downswing is the kick, and then the nice lunge with the heated up rifle, essentially kind of like the Hazley downswing does. So overall, pretty cool here. We actually have some good stun options. You at least have a decent range one with the claw, and you can transform and fly with this, giving a okay build-up stun as we saw there. And yeah, I mean, decent suit, right? 450 cost. This is pretty cool. It seems to be, from what I saw, and I'll go ahead and link down in the description below where Gustav played against it, and there was some on his team, and you can kind of see that, as well as if you want to see the moves, I'll go ahead and link to Red Wolf Vion, his video where he was showing all the moves off and kind of some of the stuff that it can do. That's where I saw the nice build-up of the Vulcans. For me, this is going to be one that I hold off on. I've already got good enough 450 supports, mainly my Dom Barrage, and there's just some other stuff that is just already decent that I don't really need something else. And this is a 3-star, so definitely easier than getting 2-star stuff, so that problem is not the big deal here. If there was a half off, maybe I would do something for the half off, but otherwise, this thing's cool. I'll probably put 1 to 3 spins individually for it, but that'll be it throughout the week. Maybe we'll do those like on Monday or something, but yeah, that's kind of my thoughts as far as whether I'm going to get it. Let's go ahead and take a couple of quick looks at the stats, see what we can compare here. As far as what does it have for skills. Now that's pretty much going to be the main thing here with a lot of things, is does it have the skills that this thing's a decently odd shape, so it's pretty easy to hit, especially when flying. So at 450 I don't expect it to have anything that's going to help, except for it does have a CS booster Ifield, which kind of surprised me here. Reduced HP lost by 70% when equipped. Composite shield booster suffers a ranged beam attack. So really this just makes you take a little bit less, and it cancels stagger. Thruster gauge will be decreased due to the result stagger, nullifying any skill effects as overheating occurs. So when it's transformed, we do have something that it can actually use a little bit for beams, and I mean that's kind of the main problem here. Is at 450 there are some beam stuff, but there is a decent bit of ballistic, so overall not the craziest thing here. But as far as a lot of what generals and raids are using to stun you, it definitely can help out. Now the comfort being really good now definitely kind of puts a damper on that, but comfort's kind of got insane after that buff. Damage-wise, looks pretty good. 1800, 80% heat rate on everything. Cooldown 3.5 seconds with a 3.5 charge time for the main beam rifle. Again, we got the punch, we got the Vulcans, we got the other melee. Everything damage looks pretty okay. Now, the build-up stun is always nice, and having a triple melee is kind of cool for getting in there and comboing. But that means, even though this was kind of meant to be more of a sniper suit, they definitely expect you to get in there mid to close range pretty much all the time, and being able to fly in or fly out is definitely going to be utilized here. Other than that, we do have the CS booster Ifield, so where this thing doesn't actually have a shield, if you're getting hit in that part, you can actually go ahead and use that, which is kind of nice. It does have anti-blast, so you can get in there in melee and not get stunned like every other support, pretty much. So that's always nice to see. It does have scouting parallel processing, and overall, that's pretty much it. So other than that, you just get stunned a lot, and it does have force ejector too, so boosting around is kind of nice with this thing. You got 12, 11, and 9 for the part slots, so you can definitely help out its boost and its melee capabilities. Sadly, it only has melee priority 1, so you're not going to be doing anything too cheeky, clashing with generals or anything, but overall, pretty decent suit. It definitely caught me off guard at how good this thing would be after I saw the support tag. I figured it would just be kind of a shoot meh on the melee, but it actually has some good options for stun and build-up stun. So that's always nice. So, overall, if you need a support, I don't think it's a bad one. If you are definitely a Hazel fan, then here you go. There's another one to go ahead and go for. And yeah, overall though, like I said, I'm probably only going to do 1 to 3 spins on it, and that's about it. So, let's go ahead and move on, though, for the rest of the patch notes. We got the normal suit there, and then we have the post-event is still going on, so you can go ahead and get that part for the underwater stuff. I'm pretty sure the special quick match thing is still going on, too. I don't see why that wouldn't be, because I think you've got to do a lot of those for it anyway, so pretty sure that's still going on. So that's still a thing. We have the next premium stuff. Let's go ahead and open that in a new page. Overall, these are the double Zeta, which is sure whatever. Oh, enhanced double Zeta. Oh my goodness, I missed that last night. So enhanced double Zeta, that thing is huge. I really want that. But yeah, that's the premium one that you pretty much have to buy if you want to get that first one. Then we have the Bound Dock, which is massive as well. 2 amazing raids here. If you're a raid player and you don't have either of these are really good raids. Now, are they, you know, welling for raids these days? The enhanced double Zeta definitely is feeling it a little bit. Bound Dock, though, I still stand by that at 650. If you have the high skill cap, it is still the best raid at that one, just because all the stuns and knockdowns that you can avoid just by transforming. And then at the end, we have the Vertex Kianos, which is the general one, which is decent. Nothing too crazy there. So, moving on, though, we have the DP store stuff. We're getting the Game Hawk level 2, which is amazing, and the White Rider level 1, which after buffs finally is a force to be reckoned with. 2 massive supports here. If you're a support player, it's now in the DP store. If you don't have those, go get those right now. They're really good suits. And also, that's a 450 suit that's already really good. So if you just need a DP suit that is really good, you know, it doesn't get to fly, but it's got a pretty awesome kit these days. You essentially have a bazooka, you have the massive bow beam cannon thing that you can pop your Zeus mode and go ahead and go ham with. So yeah, definitely a good suit there. And it's got a Gatling gun, and Gatling guns are awesome. So there you go. Then we have, that's it. Okay, we got the clan match stuff. I might as well bring it up this time since I'm on time for once. We got the, whoops, wrong page. Of course, I would do that finally now that I'm clicking on this again. Here it is, 6v6 450. Curious to see in a 6v6 situation if we see a lot of the new suit. Personally, I think it's good enough that we're going to probably see it, especially if you're going to get in there melee combo with some generals, get in there with a clan setup. You can definitely get in there and do some crazy things with that. Fly in, get some good shots. This definitely seems like it has a decent amount of damage, but will things like the White Rider and stuff still be stuff that we see instead? I'm definitely very curious to see that. I am pretty sure Gustav's going to be trying to do clan matches, so probably check around for that as well. That's going to be on the 2nd. So that is Saturday, right? Yeah, that is this Saturday. And that is a morning one as well. So 5 a.m. Pacific. Eesh. Still crazy how early those get. And then they're going to get earlier here in a month or two. Now, on the PC, let's go to the PC version. Pretty massive update here. We got the Jetta level 1 and 2 and the Zeta Plus C1. Jetta's kind of okay. This is post-nerf, so it's still a really solid suit, but there it is in the DP store, and it's 2 stars. So hopefully you don't have to be that high of rank to get it. Rickdom Stutzer level 2, not as crazy as the level 1 because of the increased cost and everything else. You know, there's definitely better suits at 450, but if you like the level 1 and you really want the level 2, you can get it for tickets. And then this monthly premium stuff for the PC is the Dagdaw, which I love that support. It's so good after the buffs. It just vomits damage. Again, though, we do have the Kshatriya buffs coming, so personally, knowing what's coming, I wouldn't well for this if you're welling for it. I would just wait. Other than that, we have the Silver Bullet level 1 and the Hyzak cannon, which, you know, as much as I hate on the Hyzak cannon, it's actually really good. And for some reason, me and that suit don't click, but it is a really good suit. And actually, I can't remember if it is 450, but if it's 400 or 450, but there you go. There's another meta suit other than the one for PlayStation. Silver Bullet, though, is really good, but again, you have to do some mild welling for it. I probably wouldn't. And then we got, oh, this is the one where they're doing all the boxes. Now, I believe these boxes you have to do a single spin for yourself, which you are guaranteed a 2-star or rare mobile suit, which is amazing. Oh, for free. It does say for free. Okay, so definitely be doing this every day. So that is huge. That's massive, which turns out I think I missed one. Whoops. And 4 stars are included. So be sure not to miss this. This is huge. Yeah, because it is because of the Nu Gundam with the giant funnel. And in, what is this one? Is this? Oh yeah, they gave out the Dija level 1 and the Riga Z level 1, which is huge. For anybody who doesn't have those, that's a great heavy attack suit, and the Dija is a decent general. Now, the raid Nu is actually really good. If you have been saving tokens for it because you know about it from the PlayStation, there you go. And the full 7th step, though, is what gives you that giant bazooka, and by giant, I mean it gives it a dodge roll for having it equipped. It's one of the first weapons we've gotten to where it literally gives a suit a skill, which is really weird, but you essentially get a 3rd dodge roll if you need it when you're overheated on your boost, is I believe how it works. Yeah, right here. I think this is it right here. Oh, no, never mind. After performing a counterattack, mobile suit attack. Yeah, no. The bazooka just gives it a boost, an extra dodge roll, essentially, which is kind of weird. Pay-to-win weapon for sure, but at the same time... Oh, and I think it can shoot while it boosts, too, which is another kind of big deal there. So, yeah, this one, they went a little overboard on that, but not as pay-to-win as what we've got coming up, all I'm saying. Other than that, though, really good raid. If you need a 700 raid and you don't have one yet, there's that. Just remember that from the video that I made yesterday with the PC stuff, or sorry, the PlayStation stuff, we have that massive banner where there's a bunch, 9 out of the 10 suits are 4 stars, and if you don't have that, that would be including the Banshee and the Sinanju Stein, which are both massive raids, equally as good as this. Personally, I'm just saving my tokens for that. I might do the half off, but I'm definitely going to be saving my tokens for that. Other than that, though, which, I mean, that's assuming we have the same mobile suit choice banner, but I'm hoping that's the case. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the PC one. Yeah, as far as the Nu with the giant funnel, the mega funnel, it is great for a raid. Huge 700. I mean, I could go through all the stats, but I've definitely done that before. I mean, it's just good. Like, we know it's good. The stats are good. They haven't needed to do any kind of crazy buff to it. It's performing well. It's definitely better than the Nightingale that just recently came out. That's all I'm saying. But anyway, So, that'll be it for this one, guys. Let me know in the comments below any and all thoughts. Like, comment, subscribe, all that usual stuff in the description below. Twitch, Twitter, Discord, Instagram, TikTok. But anyway, guys, that'll be it for this one. Thanks for watching. Have a good one. Peace!